Previously on Dungeons in the Attic.
The owner of the casino, Fesman Coincloak, is sort of trying to strike a deal with you three. He said he wants you to be part of the Capsize's entertainment. If you want Solomon debt-free, you'll have to shake.
We'll do it.
You see this large glass orb, and inside of it is what looks like this miniature model of caves and a ship and a little coast on a little island. Place your hands on the orb. You go unconscious, and salt water splashes up into your face. You don't know what size you are, where you are. You just know that you're no longer in the Capsize Casino. The entertainment tonight is our three heroes versus a creature of abominable darkness. Will they find the cure and escape from the island of death? You hear a sound, and it's much closer.
Oh boy, I don't want to hurt this thing. I feel very confused. I feel like I heard it say my name. I think it said help me.
It said help me.
I think Zel heard that too. Could I use charm, person, or beast? Stop right where you are. We're not here to hurt you.
Friend.
It's JG Solomon.
Solomon, is that you?
JG, come with us. We'll get you out of here.
You are going to burst out of the cave onto this bright, sunny shore, and then the lightning strike hits the water in front of you. And the water starts to bubble.
Bad.
You may have outsmarted the first challenge, but you still need to cure your friend, or I'll keep him forever. And then something emerges, a head emerges like a giant water snake, and you guys run to this derelict pirate ship that's been run aground. Head number 2, heads number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 all rise.
It's a Hydra.
Out of the water.
And I kick down the door of the captain's quarters and I jump in.
Nice. You jump into the captain's quarters, you look around, and the captain, this skeleton with a hat, is holding this book with a lock on it.
So she pops it right open.
Yeah.
Cool.
To a drawing, a hand sketch of this flower. And it says, cure, ? The Hydra heads sort of gather up and look at you guys for one big attack. They all open their mouths at the same time. Basically all go to attack at once. Their necks thrust forward down at you. Zel, fire that bow. And it hits the ground. And at that moment, you guys all get transported away from the ship as these hydras crash into it and rip it to shreds. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Dungeons in the Attic podcast. Climb the stairs, take a seat, grab some dice. It's time to play some RPGs in the attic. I'm your host, DM Mike, and I'm here with my fabulous players as we're about to get into Season 2, Episode 13 of the Aldebaran campaign.
Wow.
That's right.
Now, episode 8 dropped today, real time. Not to
Real time.
timestamp us.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter.
You idiots don't know.
Don't talk about them like that.
Yeah, those nerds love it.
Give him a noogie. This is episode what? Actually,
13.
Oh, it's 13 of season 2, but then that means
So
it's...
if this is 13, it's episode 27. Because we did 14 on the first season.
27.
Not for me. It's episode 17 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
27 sessions. That's crazy.
Wow.
You know, most tables, right? Adult tables.
4 legs, most tables. 4 legs. Flat surface.
Yeah,
most
you
adult
got it.
tables meet once a month, right? Now, if you're a kid, you're playing every week. That's how I used to, I didn't actually get to play as a kid, but other people, I don't know if anybody else played as a
Me.
kid. You
All
played
summer long.
all summer long.
Once
Now-
a week or daily?
Every day.
Every day. Okay.
During the summer, once school was let out, it was every day.
Wow.
How old were you?
Probably started that schedule 12.
At 12.
13?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
I mean, I was playing every week as a kid when the kid of age 24. I was doing about once a week.
And me and my buddy would alternate. Like I would be at his house for a week. The summer I would sleep over for a week, and then he'd come over to my house and he'd sleep over for a week, and we'd play probably from the time we get up, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, all the way till 2, 3 in the morning.
I have no idea how you have the stamina. After an hour, I'm like, Mike, can we go? Like, please, my butt hurts so bad, please.
But if you were 12,
right? Yeah, we're adults now. I'm like, oh my god, I'm
back hurts.
hungry.
Think about my 12-year-old butt.
It's like I got bills to pay.
Right.
We would also take lunch breaks. It's not like we would stop playing video games for maybe a little bit.
bathroom,
But
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
No, but even Freddie, when he would talk about it, would be like, we'd go like 6-7 hours.
Oh, I love marathons. Yeah, dude.
6, 7.
That's just
no, he's talking about adult Freddy. Freddie's like, we would go 6 or 7 hours, right?
Well, and that's
Yeah,
more.
me and those cats, we go
Me and these cats. Yeah.
To be fair, only 3 turns would have passed in that time.
in 3.5. Yeah, maybe.
I had a buddy in LA who wanted to do 6-hour sessions, but it was once a month. But even that's I just thought that was too much. I'd get headaches by the end of that.
I'd be burnt out.
Yeah.
7 hours.
And we weren't eating like healthy food. We were just having like snacks the whole time. So it was fun, but certainly after the first 2 hours, I was like, okay, I've had enough.
It was a lot
How
of fun.
farty was that room?
Incredibly not. We were like, I was
Pretty
the only
hardy.
farty boy there.
Kristen, how farty was that room?
Oh God, it was bad. No, I'm just kidding. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a very farty room.
So anyway,
As my stomach gurgled.
We got to get you a second tiny microphone that we put like right
For
here.
my tummy?
For the tummy
I'm
mic.
constantly hungry, constantly gurgling over here.
tummy cam. Cut to the tummy cam.
So
Tummy replay.
how long could anyone here play like comfortably now? If they had the time, if the day was open.
I really don't like any more than 3.5 hours. I think 4 hours is where I start to like lose. I just like lose interest. I'm just like want to do something different. It's such an enjoyable experience for me, but it has to be a contained experience because otherwise I become. I don't know. It's just short bursts for me.
It's the sitting for me. It's if we were doing it, but in a way where we were like walking around, I think I'd have much more stamina for it. But sitting down, I probably got about 2 hours of me.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I could probably do like 2-3 hours, but like even with video games, I don't play that long. Like when I was a kid, like after like an hour and a half of playing a certain game, I'm like, all right, that's enough.
Baldur's Gate, I would lock in hours.
Yeah, I mean, and I can lock into some games, and then there's some sessions I'm having a great time, and I want to like push it another hour, but most things in my life right now, I can barely do like for 2 hours.
Yeah,
Actually, I lied. I actually forgot a month ago, I played Rust for like 13 hours.
Straight?
Don't
tell people.
But that was about it.
I'm gonna cut that out.
But yeah, but Rust is a very
I'm
deadly
not.
addiction I have. Besides that, I don't play games that long.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the same. I feel like I could probably only do like 2-3 hours max before it's not like I'm burning out. I'm just like, I've had enough. I am loving the experience. I want to go eat a meal. I want to go do something different. But I feel the same. There are some days like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like I can get burned out socially sometimes too. So like I could play a video game solo for hours and hours and hours until I like got hungry or something. But I think in social settings, I tend to be like, okay, great. I've had plenty of fun. Let's do this again later.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's changed as I've gotten older, honestly. Like when I was younger, I'd probably be like, "What? Come on, one more hour."
Yeah.
Go for a 4 to 5 hour session, but it's just not that way anymore. When you're an adult, you just have so much stuff to do, and then you start thinking about what you've got to do, which is the most bummerest thing ever when it comes to D&D. You don't want to be thinking about anything but what you're on.
I think what it is, like as a kid, like, I just spent 12 hours. That's a useful time of my day. And then like you're an adult, you're like, I can't believe I just wasted 12 hours just playing this.
Yeah.
I could have been doing so much more.
I have so much to do.
Yeah.
So you're just like, I can't 4 hours. What are you talking about? Like a movie is too long.
I gotta
a
work
2-hour
later.
movie. You're like, well, I'll watch the first hour. I watch movies in parts.
Also, don't admit that to people. That's like on board for me for 13 hours of Rust.
Oh, I can't. I watch movies as TikToks. I can't. I'm with you there, Mike.
When I was in the hospital, I watched TikTok, like because they'd like leaked the Dragon Ball Z superhero movie on TikTok. So I was recovering from my surgery, and I was like, yes, I will watch this whole movie on TikTok.
But wait, how long can a TikTok be?
Well, there's multiple.
Right.
Now about 10 minutes max.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
That's
it'd be like part 80, part 81, part 84.
For me, it was about
Whoa.
like part 8, 9, 10.
because there are like some videos on Instagram that can be like 40 minutes long, I feel like.
Gross.
Yeah.
So
I saw a TikTok yesterday. It was 30 minutes.
I saw a Tic Tac yesterday. It was-
I'll tell you what, though.
I
I'll tell
can
you
do
what.
I can do 4 to 6.
That's, I mean,
No,
But
but here,
pretty good.
if
like
if
right
I-
now, you could do
Oh, yeah.
not
but-
like tonight,
but I-
but as an adult.
Yeah, but I'm crazy like that. Like if I'm into something, I put all of my energy into it. If I had free time, like if there was nothing to do on the docket for the day, do whatever you want. And all of my friends here would go, "Hey, you want to sit for a long one?" I'd be like, "Hell yeah, let's do it." I need to get up and take a break and have a snack, but I could play 4 to 6 easy.
no, you have to stay
Yeah,
seated.
you had to.
and you can't eat
strap
anything.
Everybody else-
No.
Everybody else can get up.
At least
you
one,
have to stay seated.
once a month.
We'll feed you pizza in bits. We'll
Once
cut
a
it up with a knife and a fork like my mom.
But you have to eat it with a spoon.
We'll feed you a nutrient-rich sludge.
Oh.
You must sip through a straw.
You will eat the bugs and you will like it.
No, I appreciate that, and I that's why I like snow days. And we've had a lot of snow days recently, and those days where I'm like, there's nowhere I can go. I kind of wish I had some friends over to play. Like I could do a 4 to 5 hour session on a
Oh
snow
yeah.
day.
Well, because you can't do anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That-
I don't feel guilty about that.
exactly. I love that feeling. And we have a big snowstorm apparently.
Boom, boom. This Sunday, from 5 to 16 inches.
That's-
Not even kidding.
Wait, but that's such a huge variable
yeah,
range.
but the low range is still pretty much.
I know.
I
It's
agree. Like
true.
5 inches is like
Huge.
How many inches?
Almost like
I
unnaturally
don't know. I don't
large.
think it's a lot.
Oh, I've heard it's a lot. I've heard it's a lot.
No, but even 5 inches would be, we're closing schools. I mean, on a Sunday,
I know
but
some schools have already
No, but into
Canceled for
Monday,
Monday.
yeah, potentially, because
Right, it's going
they
into
could
Monday.
still be.
because my Monday class got canceled already.
what do you go to school for?
Psychology.
Wow.
Are you? We didn't know that.
Yes, we did. I mentioned this before.
Really?
Nope, no, I had no
Nope,
idea.
not at all, bro.
because I talked about me being in school. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
in school,
yeah, and
but
you're
not
like,
about what.
Oh, yeah, psychology.
You're getting a psychology degree?
Yeah. Oh, that's a goal at least. Yeah, this is like my third semester.
Are you serious?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
We're all
congrats,
really
man.
excited for you.
I thought I did mention.
And here's the thing too. This last thing on this. I like those long sessions because it really brings me back to my childhood. I'm a very nostalgic person. So if I could sit down and play a long session with my friends, it makes me feel like I was a kid again.
Hell
I mean, I
yeah.
still feel that way now here, but in those moments, it's really like, oh, everything is on pause outside,
Yeah.
and we're just hanging out,
Yep.
eating chip. You know,
Yeah.
just I don't know, doing the
Yeah,
kid thing.
You're
You know?
recapturing those childhood,
Yeah,
which
you
are
know?
they're such sweet memories, so untarnished because you didn't have the responsibilities you have now.
Yeah.
You can just fully give yourself over to your imagination, and that's a
Man.
total gift.
I'm a
Isn't
sap in
growing
that
up
way.
just great?
Yeah. My ideal day is snowed in, D&D, pajamas, pizza.
Yeah,
That's why I'm surprised
Snowden
you're
is
not
a
more
great
like
match.
that. Because you and I are very sentimental, I feel, in a lot of ways.
Well, I am, but just only on snow days.
Oh, it's just snow days.
Specifically.
Okay.
He's an SDS.
If it's a
Snow
nice
day
summer
sentimental.
day, get out of here.
So I'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Sunday or Monday,
Mm.
guys.
Sounds
You
good.
know, I'll be there.
We're
I'm actually busy that day.
Yeah, Shadow Dark. We've been playing some Shadow Dark again.
Yeah,
It's
we've
a lot
been
of
playing
fun.
with-
You have?
With
Yeah.
the OG.
Oh,
Dita,
that's right.
because Peter
Chris
came.
and I also live in the same house. We're like, what?
Or what's going
What are
on?
you doing? What?
Peter came back from war, so we've been playing with him.
He's back from Army. They're my awards, mother.
Yeah.
From Army.
My 1 HP guy.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Don't edit.
Don't we
that
have
out.
like a
not
game to
funny.
play or something?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So let's get
Settle
back
in.
into it. Yeah. All right. So when we last left off, guys, you were at the, you were inside the basically like magic snow globe that, Fezbin Coincloak had thrown you into. You agreed to it. You agreed to be the night's entertainment. And Captain J.G. Solomon, who owed him a great debt to the casino, had been turned into a wereshark and was set out after you guys inside this little tiny like mini snow globe world. And he was chasing you, but you befriended him, and Fesbin Coincloak was sort of pissed that you guys ruined the night's entertainment, so he sent in a Hydra. And basically, the whole point of the game was to avoid J.G. Solomon attacking you and find the cure to wereshark disease, or a curse. It's not a disease. It's a curse. And you guys ran around being chased by the Hydra. You found this pirate ship that had run aground, and inside the captain's quarters, Maeve found a journal. She quickly lockpicked it, opened it, boom, found the this like drawing. Do you remember what you found, Maeve? Do you have any notes on that?
It was a drawing of a flower, right?
That's
with
correct.
like a sort of like a bell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing one of the flowers from Legend of Zelda. No, I can't remember which one it is.
Oh, dork.
No. Everybody
she
loves
can't
Legend
remember.
of
She's
Zelda.
not a dork.
No, in my head I'm saying Wind Waker, but that's incorrect. It's Breath of the Wild is the one I'm trying to remember the name of. And I see it as like that blue flower with like a couple of bells on it, and it glows at night, but I don't think that's what you described. I think it was more of like a yellow flower. Is that correct?
It was actually whatever I said last time, it's purple now.
All right, it's
Anyway,
purple.
here's what it looks like.
So it's a purple flower with bells on it. That's
Yeah.
what we're looking for.
Yeah, and it droops down and kind of like a woman's dress almost, kind of like flares out at the bottom.
Oh.
Like a bell.
Classic flower design.
Yeah. Like
Like a droopy lady dress.
like
You
a
mean
droopy
like-
lady dress.
Like not a contemporary lady dress that droops down like a ball gown from the 18th century.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is the best way to put
Okay. Well, I'm glad we discussed this.
that. All right, great. So you guys, Zel, you want to tell us what happened with the arrow? The arrow.
Tell us
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened.
Tell
Your
us
Long
what
Island-
happened with your arrow.
So with much conversation and debate on whether I should use it, how I should use it, I decided I was going to use it. And
Finally, we used
Finally.
the arrow I gave you in episode
20,
1.
yeah, 26
episodes.
episodes.
Holy cow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, episode
Yeah.
1. It was in
Yeah.
the
You were
boat.
there.
I was there.
Yeah, you played the game with us.
That's the
Ah.
difference. Sorry, please.
I thought it was like episode 7 or 8 or something.
No.
You didn't get it when we defeated
No, that was
the
one of the first
people at
things
the Mirac-
found.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. There was a healing potion. There was some other stuff. You can go back and listen to it.
That was like over 30 hours of game time ago. That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Oh. What's one Steve session of D&D?
That's why you remember.
I put in 24s.
I think all of us were like a year younger at that point.
Yeah, we were.
So anyway, I shot the arrow and I was successful on it. And I think based on my roll, kind of determined where it was going to land. And I rolled pretty well. So I think we're put us relatively close to safety.
Yeah. So it flew through the air and so at the center of the island, right? So the island sort of rises up as islands tend to do, to this sort of like, I wouldn't call it a mountain. It's more like just like a large hill, right? But at the top of that hill was actually this like large circular opening, as if the ground had collapsed inward, right? And there was like a grotto in there of water, and it's like just like a beautiful like vine covered grotto in the center of the island that goes back down to water level, right? So you could like theoretically swim like under the island, not really, but like through a cave system and like come back up in the water here in the center of the island. Does that make sense to you guys?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you can like swim down like through it and then pop out in the shore? Is that what
Yeah.
you-
There's like cave systems underneath the
Oh,
island
Okay.
that allow for like water to pool in the center as well.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Wait, since we're talking about cave systems, are we doing an attic token?
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. Absolutely, I can definitely give out an attic token.
It
How is
could be
that
life or
related?
death.
Oh, it's true.
Could be life or death.
But I'm
Oh.
wondering how that related to what we
It
were
didn't.
It's a cave
didn't.
system. I think somebody wants an attic token.
Because treasure. You go a little spelunking and there's
Okay,
treasure
all
in
right, I'll
there.
give you
It's
that.
coins, gold coins.
This is a really tortured metaphor, Steve.
Sweating.
I don't know where to go from
That's
here.
like a
Gee,
yoga
I hope
stretch.
it goes to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, does
Anyway,
anybody?
Maeve, get over here.
Yeah,
All right,
that's what I'm talking
babe.
about.
Maeve, for shooting that arrow. You're
Wow,
gonna.
thank you.
That's how I remember it.
Really, it was nothing. I would
was
have shot at
these-
episode 1.
These all say Maeve on them.
It was the most gimme coin ever.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So yeah. So anyway, you guys landed right in the. Would you roll a 20 straight up?
No, I think I rolled like a 15 or 16. I rolled, I think, I don't know.
Was it dirty 20?
I
No,
thought
I
it was-
definitely-
Close. It was
I
like
remember.
18.
I remember it being like 17.
Okay, great.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
you rolled a great roll, and you landed right basically in the center of the grotto here.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Awesome. All right. So who thinks they deserve a coin?
it's got to be Zel. I mean, with the darkness on the Hydra, that basically
Yeah.
saved
That
us.
was a great.
And the
that
arrow,
deserved-
come
yeah.
on.
The darkness.
me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Why, little old me?
Oh, no.
I never expected it.
I saw him rehearsing his speech before the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Nice.
Haven't
I
had
do
one
not
of these
deserve
in
one.
years.
What's that?
I pointedly do not deserve a coin.
Yeah, you were.
I just checked my notes. I got killed. Oh no,
No.
almost.
No, you have
almost
one-
killed.
Oh, yeah, you have
One
one health
HP.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, you did help me fire the ballista.
Could have been anybody.
Did you want me to roll for the arrow?
Oh yes. So I
Yes,
made you
sir.
promise. I don't know if I told you afterwards or on the. I've been doing so many Zoom calls for my new job that I keep now. I want to say on the call instead of on the episode.
Oh, my heavens.
Humble brag.
Oh my god.
Oh my Lanta.
Yeah. So much Zoom technology and nomenclature. So on the last episode, I guess I reminded you have to roll to see if the arrow breaks so that you could possibly keep it if it didn't. So let's see. I
Yes.
think it's gonna have to go off of your.
Dex?
I think it's just a luck roll, frankly, and I'll just
Okay.
Yeah,
What am I rolling? D6, D10?
D20.
let's do a D20 and let's do if you can roll a 15 or better, you'll keep it.
Whoa, a 15 or better?
No, did he just roll a 20?
What'd you roll?
Nat, get out of here. Oh my God.
He gets
Let's
another
go.
arrow.
Oh,
two
let's
two
go.
arrows.
Wow.
That's what you said.
I was thinking if
Off
you hit
air,
a
that's what I
20,
said.
it might duplicate.
Wow.
Dude. Nice. Not that you had any skill involved in that roll, but nice.
But no, but luck is on our side. We've had
Yeah.
some good. We were rolling hot
had
last
3 20s in a row.
session. Yeah, and this is a good sign. Knock on wood.
Second episode in a row, we start with a 20.
All right. I mean, with a 20, I think you're going to get your next roll free. Right? When you use it again, your next
Guaranteed.
roll it's not going to break.
Nice.
Oh, so it just rolls. What happens, but I get the arrow back.
You're going to get it back next time. Keep that in mind. And then after that, its integrity might start to falter.
Okay, got it. Cool. Awesome.
Cool. Nice. That's
Nice
Thank you,
dope.
bud.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice
pretty good.
20.
2 more guaranteed uses. I'll take that.
Yeah. Well,
Well, just one more guaranteed use.
yeah, one more guaranteed. One more guaranteed return.
Yeah, so it means theoretically he should be able to fire it 2 more times.
Yes, if he rolls well.
Yes, he will be able to use it twice. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
Dork.
I am. Hey guys, DM Mike here. Just letting you know that we are now affiliated with Eldritch Foundry, and it's a one-stop shop for creating your own miniatures from head to toe. You can customize your character with a wide range of clothes, armor, weapons, gear. They also offer a variety of poses and bases to complete your miniature. And if you're unsure about what to make, they have pre-made minis you can choose from. There's so much to explore, and we have all these gorgeous minis that we have made and that are going to be at our table, and we want them to be at your table too. So head over to eldritchfoundry.com and get 15% off your entire custom mini order. That's right, your entire order, 15% off when you use our code ATTICDungeon at checkout. Cool. So you guys have just landed in the center of the island here in the grotto, and you were all clutching each other, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not Tusk, you're
I'm JG Wentworth.
JG Wentworth.
JG slap.
If you need cash now.
877 cash now. You're
Solomon.
JG Solomon in Wereshark form. And you guys all clutch each other. You're like, whoa. And he shot the arrow, and you guys like just exploded into the area here. So you are now on the rocky, basically volcanic rock shore, like the rim of this pool of water, right? Is like a dark volcanic rock. and it's porous, and there are vines hanging all over the circular opening above you. You can basically see like the blue sky above you, and it's like, again, a huge circle, like almost like an iris, like of an eye, like just a circular opening up to the sky. Down below is the pool of water. You've got all the vines hanging out for the top, hanging over the top. And you guys are in the grotto.
Anybody have healing magic?
Stone Free does.
I would like some healing sorry. Hurt.
Me no want hurt. All right, so I'll dig into my bag and I'll bring out this stone cube and roll it like a bowling ball.
Okay, and Stonefree pops out.
Does the audience applaud?
Yeah. Some confetti sprinkles out.
When was
And
the
he
last
just-
episode he appeared in? I haven't Stone Free forever.
Definitely last year.
Yeah, true.
More stone free.
Yeah.
More
more
stone
stone
free.
free.
More stone free.
I did ask you to write me his stats so I know what he actually can do.
He can heal.
I know that, but like
I gave him to you as like a healing character because
Yeah.
he doesn't have a cleric.
that's true. So I'm gonna.
Now you have one.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't.
Oh.
I did never drew that conclusion.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna probably just point to Sullivan and be like, "Help this guy out,
Solomon.
Solomon."
He takes his big meat hook and he points at the rock and he's like, food?
No.
Oh.
So I'm gonna probably get Stonefree to heal him up a little bit.
So Stonefree's going to turn and see this like giant shark man, like, and he's going to start to climb up you, Pleiades, and up your arm and try to get back into your backpack as fast as possible. And he's trying to find the top.
I just growls like, "It's all right, bud. Don't worry."
And he's shaking. His little stone arms and legs are all clacking together.
I'll give him like I'll like grab in my pocket, just give him like a pebble to eat.
And he's going to be like, he's going to bap it away. And he's going to be like,
I'm just gonna argue with him.
Do you speak his language?
I can surmise what he's basically saying. But look, you gotta help this guy. Look, I understand. I'll give you a lot of pebbles later. Just heal him. He's not gonna hurt you. It'll be okay. Yes.
And he
Good boy.
He sort of closes his eyes, covers his eyes with one stone arm, and then reaches out with the other one, and blue healing light starts to appear on his little oval stone arm. And he goes like, and because you guys have leveled up, so has he.
Yeah.
So what
nice.
level are you guys right now?
4.
4.
4. Okay. So please roll. I think his original healing was just 1d6.
D6. Okay.
Yeah, and that was a while back.
That was level 1.
Yeah, so I think by now he's going to do one. He can do 146 heal.
Whoa. Come on,
146?
stone free.
That's it. One time
How was he able? How many
Per
times?
rest
per like.
level. How's that? I'm confused.
No, it's a good question because we only have like hour long plus like an hour and 30 sessions. It would be per day.
Okay.
Good
Well,
deal.
yeah, it's like
Yeah, so I have to
per-
go to sleep at.
Yeah. Like I said, per rest.
Is he ever going to change form like a Pokemon when he hits a certain level?
No, you're right. Per rest. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Sorry.
Make me
You
look
had
like I'm crazy
No, you're
out
not
here.
crazy. I'm sorry.
And
What'd you-
4d6?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
insane. But what if I don't? Because you can do that once a day. Is there anything you can do multiple times? Because I don't know.
No,
if
that's it.
All right.
Until I retcon that later and forget about
Yes.
It's a purple flower.
it. I'm pretty sure I said purple. We'll see.
All right. 3.
It's a D4.
It's a d4, bub.
That's right.
Oh, Seb.
Gosh. Darn it. 3.
Wow.
9. 13. 16.
Nice.
Wow. That's almost back to full
Wow.
health.
That's crazy. All right, stone free. Okay.
Oh, friend.
And then he sort of collapses like as
right.
all of his energy drains out of him, and he falls onto the floor and clacks as his stones clack on the lava stones,
No.
and he kind of falls apart, like his different little stone parts, kind of all the gravity, the magic holding them together,
Oh my goodness.
kind of all stop binding him, and he looks at you like,
No.
I scoop him up with my big shark hands. I'm like,
No.
Give him back to
He's all
Pleiades.
tuckered out. Just put him back in my bag.
Aw.
I have a question.
Good
Could
boy.
we? Sorry. Can we use the healing in spurts? Like instead of using instead of one roll being 4d6, could we use?
I would allow that.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we want to use 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. That's a cool idea.
Did I not just ask that?
If you did, I completely ignored you.
This is the second time you're making me look like a crazy man.
Oh no.
I didn't.
fine.
I didn't hear it.
I also did not
I was
hear
like,
that.
is there anything he can do besides just a 4?
Oh, it seemed like you had to be a different spell. I thought
Yeah,
you
I
meant
thought
like
you
are
were
there any
ask-
other spells? he
Yeah,
has?
I thought.
Maybe
the same
that's
thing.
what I meant.
Yeah.
So
What about the Pokemon thing though? Can we go back? Can we just circle back?
What were you
real
about
quick?
to
Maybe
say?
we'll find out in the future.
Ooh.
If
Yeah,
he
I'm saying it'd be
evolves.
cool if he like evolved when he hit a certain level. If he changed like,
Oh my
maybe he,
god, he
like-
becomes like a huge steel golem. I'm like,
Yo, that's actually dope, and I will keep that in mind. Writing that down mentally.
nice.
Let's go. That's a cool idea.
Seb, could you make a notation on your notes about his spells so it doesn't get lost?
Yes,
Please and thank you.
once per day.
I mean, I wouldn't forget that myself, but you know.
We do have documented, recorded video, audio proof
True.
of that spelling.
We weren't sure about the color of a flower.
That's true. That's
no,
true.
no, but I would be
That
like,
was
I know,
minimal compared to Dear Stone Free.
I know Stone Free.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're now what? Fully healed or
Almost.
almost? All right, what
I
do you
got
got?
one scratch right here. 16 out of 18.
Wow, but you almost died. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
straight up, JG Solomon was almost just wiped right off the board.
Yeah, eviscerated.
Yeah. All right. So, where we at, guys? What do we want to do? You could hear the Hydra roar in the distance.
Because it just destroyed the ship, right? It ended with all the heads came down and like, boom!
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
wouldn't it be safe to assume that the Hydra thinks it killed us all?
That's a great question.
I don't think he'd be hunting us. We probably think he got us.
Yeah, probably unless it saw us again.
Well,
We're
then
kind
you-
of in the clear.
They saw us.
You might hear,
True.
yeah, you might hear from above, and you might even look up into the sky beyond the blue and see. Oh, that's right. Like it's like a
Because we can see everybody.
yeah. It's not really actually a blue sky, but it would be a blue sky. But you can see the sphere of the globe that you're inside of, and you could see all the onlookers staring in. Their awful, ugly, zoomed in SpongeBob overanimated faces. Overdrawn, and you hear Fezbin Coincloak. He's like, "They're over there, you fool!" And you hear like a donk, 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 as if he's like tapping the glass. And the Hydra roars, "Roar!" And you hear the stomping.
Oh god.
Sounds like we don't have much time. I think we should get the lay of the land. Does anybody mind if I just pop up these vines real quick? Maybe I can see the flower nearby.
No, not at all.
All right, then I'll see you topside.
Cool.
All right. So as you look, what?
Feel free to shoot this down.
Yeah.
Since Tume is on the outside looking in, could she see possibly where? I mean, I don't know if she even knows what we're looking for, but can she see the layout? I mean, I don't even know how to interact with her.
I was say, how would she point it out?
Yeah, I don't know.
She goes, meow.
But to us, it's like, meow.
It sounds like a tiger.
All right, cut that. I mean, yeah, whatever.
no,
Oh, it's not a big.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Always
Yes.
ask questions.
only if I had telepathy.
Alrighty. So Maeve, as you're looking around to climb, you see it there at the top of this like ring, right? At the not a ring, but like an opening, a
Ridge?
circular opening at the top of
Right.
this like, cave wall, right? Is the purple flower that you need
Oh,
dangling
How high up the wall is it?
pretty high. It's like a 50-foot wall.
I can't believe our luck. Zel, do you believe that you shot the arrow right underneath where the flower is? Now the trick is getting up there. All right.
you might have a climb skill.
I think I do.
If only Stonefree didn't exhaust himself healing me, we could have thrown him up there.
So I shot us into the grotto itself. So it shot us into a cave.
Yeah. No, this is the grotto,
Okay.
right?
So there's like essentially some part of it is covered and then there's a hole.
Can you imagine a hole in the ground
Yes.
that
No.
leads to a pool of water?
Yes.
that's like surrounded by cave walls.
So we're looking down into it.
No, you are inside of it.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Interesting.
You drained it like a basketball.
Yeah, like
So
a basketball through a hoop.
Ah,
Or
okay.
a toilet is another way to think about it.
You know, like when you throw a basketball into the toilet.
Oh, right.
Classic move.
Because we're on the beach and I'm shooting it up. Okay.
Yeah, like nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
So 50-foot climb.
So you're level 4.
Save
Yeah.
us, Maeve. Maeve, save.
What's your dex?
Dex, I'm a 16.
Sheesh.
Okay, so you're going to have a 9 in 12 chance if you were to climb it.
Okay. Let
Same
me
as
give it a
me, but-
shot, huh?
That's pretty good odds.
Yeah. Mike, should I roll on that?
Sorry, I was playing around with the music editor. What?
It's been revealed to me by Steve that I have a 9 in 12 chance of climbing this vine. Or at least starting to climb
No,
it.
so the vines are only hanging from the top of like this opening, like the iris.
Right.
But the wall is slippery cave wall.
Uh-huh.
Don't try to climb the grease wall.
Yeah, wait. Don't I know somebody who tried and failed?
He's not here right now. Would that be a strength roll then to climb that up?
So could I feasibly climb up to a certain point and then swing and launch myself? Like reach out and grab the flower.
So
you know?
yeah, so imagine this: the cave walls are like, we'll just say 100 feet across, right? The diameter, do I have that right? The diameter of like the full circle is 100
Sure.
feet,
Yep.
right?
Sure.
But the inner
Circumference.
iris, the inner circle that you guys like shot the arrow through that leads outside is much smaller than that. It's about half that. I would say it's like,
I understand. I see it in my mind's eye.
right? So you if you can imagine the cave walls, they rise and then they like a roof kind of come, like they come to the center point where there is a circle that you can get through.
Oh, actually, also the question of the bear is how do we get out? That's the right because there's no ways out of this outside of like.
There are caves. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you have a jumpy, climby thing from when we were with all those undead with that guy that we rescued from prison? And then we fought all those undead in the sewers. Didn't somebody get like either like a jumping ring or like boots or like?
So the only thing that I remember is I have a golden ring, but that only helps me with move silently. Golden ring of feather walking.
No, because you had to jump to hit the ladder in that situation.
I do remember that. That's so funny. It
Huh.
was so cinematic that I thought it was a dream. Yeah, what did I... Unfortunately, I don't remember.
Yeah, this is
Okay. Are
Stinky
there any
notes.
cracks in the wall?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely ways to like climb the wall. It's just going to be harder than you realize.
Well, my pitch is that we try to Final Fantasy this, where I'll be the base as Solomon. I can maybe vault Steve like a little ways up the wall. He can maybe stick his sword in one of the cracks and hang there. Then you can like go up and he can like catch you and throw you up to the thing.
I also have a grappling hook too.
Grappling hook works also. Grappling hook works. Yeah. That works for me. Good idea. Good answer.
Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
How high is it? The flower?
We said 50 feet.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a 100-foot rope, so I can try to. But the other thing is, I don't want to like destroy the flower too.
Drew?
Just
Well-
don't throw it at the flower.
I'm sure... Is there more than one flower?
There's one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there? Well, yeah, I guess maybe if we want to do that, I can throw it, through the hole and try to hook it and climb up and pick it.
Yeah.
You have throwing knives.
Yeah.
Better do
Okay.
something soon. The stomping of the Hydra is getting closer. In fact, I'm going
Could
to
I-
roll a d6 right now.
Could
Oh,
I
God.
possibly throw the grappling hook to that height?
That's what I'm thinking.
If I like roll strength?
That
Well,
might be
I'll
a
throw
me
it.
also.
What's your strength?
15.
16.
Wow.
Whoa.
What's my strength as a wereshark?
It's high, but your weight's high as well.
No, I'm just trying
We're
to throw
throwing
the
the
hook.
grappling
Oh,
hook.
throwing? Dexterity is low.
Oh, it's a dex?
Yeah, it would definitely be a dex.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll throw the grappling hook. I'll try to throw it near the flower. I'm not going to throw it at the flower.
All right, roll a test of
Right? Or
dexterity.
go ahead.
No, I just think our backup plan should be Maeve could cut it with a throwing knife. I think that should be our fail-safe plan.
Ooh, I like that
Sure.
too.
Not
Okay,
a bad
cool.
idea. Let's do it.
Sorry.
If you take this action, I'm going to roll another d6, and this thing's obviously getting closer. But when I roll a 1, it is here.
what am I rolling? Am I rolling
A test of dexterity.
Okay.
It's a d6, and you got to get what, a 3 or less?
Yeah.
3, 2, or 1.
3, baby, 3.
Nice.
I rolled a
Let's
3
go.
out of 6.
Well
Excellent.
done.
So you throw it and it lands kink, just nearby this flower on the opening of this cave, up top, then the ceiling.
And I turn to Maeve. Will that help?
More help than you understand. And I jump up, and with 2 hands, I start going hand over hand up the grappling hook.
Great. And you're a thief, so I'm not going to make you roll to use a rope. That's like what you specialize in.
Mm.
So you start climbing up the rope here.
Mhm.
All right, let me roll again here. Okay. All right. You get up to the flower here. Now you got to be careful. You don't want to ruin it. You got to pick it perfectly, but you're not like right on it,
Uh-huh.
right? He rolled a 3. He got it close enough, but you're not right next to it.
Uh-huh.
So you're sort of like reaching out with your right arm here, kind of like leaning as much as you can. It's right there.
Mhm.
It's right there.
Does the grappling hook have enough of a bite in the wall that I could kind of like rock myself back and forth and kind of swing close to the
Ooh.
flower?
That's a good question. It's going to be based on your dexterity.
Okay. My dexterity is high. I have a 16. Is this a test of dexterity?
Yes.
Okay.
You got this, Babs.
I'm going to position myself because I can kind of see her looking like she's going to move or rock on the rope. So I'm going to position myself to catch her if she falls.
Yeah, you can probably see that it's just out of my reach.
Well, she's actually over a body of water right now. She's over the central, like, what'd you roll?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
I failed.
my God.
Okay. So you rock and try to grab it and you can't grasp it.
Mhm.
And now time is passing. You hear the Hydra getting closer. I'm going to roll again. Okay. It's not here yet. Boom, 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 boom.
Maeve, cut it with your knife. You'll probably have more reach.
With mine. Oh, all right, fine. I'd like to see any of you get up here and try to do this yourselves.
Can't.
Big.
All right, I'm going to take out my longest weapon, which is the curved, I think my eye dagger is longer than my curved dagger, actually. So it's got the eye in it that we took from,
Falzir?
Yeah.
yeah, from Falzir way back when. So that eye is looking at me. It's like,
Yeah. I love that dagger.
and I'm like, oh, enough out of you. And I try to reach a little bit further to try to like cut the flower.
Okay, great. So you are going to be able to reach it with that
Nice.
knife. Make a
Cool.
dexterity roll here to try to catch it as it falls. Test
Okay.
of dexterity, 3 or less on a d6.
Okay.
I think as a shark, I also would have been. I'll be in the water at this point. Also.
Okay. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4. So I cut it and I'm like, yes. And then it slips right from between my fingers.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And it's floating down towards the rest of the group.
All right. And I just rolled to see if the Hydra is here. And
It's not. Nice.
you cut the flower and you can't quite grab it, but it starts to fall through the air. And JG, you jump into the water, right?
Yeah, and with my big shark body. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I jump into the water.
And at that moment, Maeve, you're celebrating that you did this.
I got the flower. I got it. You just have
Yes!
to catch it. It's coming down
Nice,
to you.
nice.
And then the light of the fake sun here is blocked out,
Oh, no.
and you're engulfed in shadow.
And then you'll just have to.
And then
I
you look up,
turn my head up slowly.
and all there were 7 heads. There's 6 now. All 6 heads are looking at you like.
6 of-
Run!
Jump.
And I let go of the grappling hook.
Yeah, and they all bite at the same spot and rip all the vines and the grappling hook to
Jeez.
shreds
Oh.
as you fall through the air. And one even is smart enough to sort of try to dip below where you would fall and tries to snap at you. Roll a test of dexterity again.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So she would likely fall.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Bad rolls. It's a 6.
A 6.
Oh.
That's a crit.
You land on top
Fumble.
of the head
Nice.
of this Hydra.
Okay. But not in its mouth, on top of its head?
Yes.
Okay.
How close are we from it? Like us?
We're like 50 feet down
50 feet down.
So is she up in the air?
on the Hydra's
Yeah,
head.
on the Hydra's head, yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Perfect.
flower.
Yeah, the flower is slowly falling to JG Solomon, mouth open.
I'm going to shoot a fire missile at its eye. It's a range of 90 feet.
Let's see it.
All right.
D20.
20. Okay. I
Maeve.
think I would know, right?
27 sessions.
9. That's a level 1 spell. And I
plus
get
4.
plus 4, so that's 13.
Nice. You
That
fire
hits.
off the firebolt, hits the Hydra right in the eye, and it shakes its head. Maeve.
This is the head that I'm on top of. It shakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to hold on or drop?
I think I probably want to try to hold on and cause some damage if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
You got
Go
this.
ahead. Yeah, all right.
Maybe.
I believe in you.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do damage. That is. Oh wait, I forgot. I have 2 of them now.
Nice.
So
Also-
both land.
Is his heat metal still active? Like, is he still taking damage from the hot metal inside of it?
Oh, that's right.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wait, so
Clutch.
what's the max damage on that?
So it was per round. I have it written down. So round 1, it did no damage. Round 2, 1d4. Round 3, 2d4. Round 4, 1d4.
So I guess
So
what
that's
round
it.
are we in?
What's the max?
It is
2d4 in round 2.
Yeah,
2d4.
1d4, 2d4, and then a 1d4 at the end.
Got it. Okay.
And that's when the whole thing is gone past.
It might have just taken that damage while we were off
Yeah.
screen.
I'm just
in
gonna.
the heart.
I'm gonna roll that damage real quick.
In the heart.
Hey guys, it's DM Mike, and I'm just letting you know we're affiliated with Only Crits. Only Crits offers a diverse range of dice sets, including metal dice, sharp edge dice, resin dice, and gemstone dice, all meticulously crafted to the highest quality standards. Furthermore, they provide dice cases to safeguard and store the dice when they're not in use. And they also have some cool dice trays for rolling those crits. So go to onlycrits.com and get 10% off your entire order by using our code DITA, D-I-T-A, at checkout. Okay, yeah, it has taken not insignificant amount of damage, actually.
All right.
Okay,
So
Wait, it's taking.
a not insignificant amount of damage.
Yeah.
So you
So
mean
decent
a
damage.
significant
It
amount
took-
of damage.
maybe not crazy, but not a little.
It took less than 10, but more than 5.
Cool.
My God, that's
That could be anything.
6.
It took 8 damage.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, thank you. All right, and I'm gonna roll 2d4 because I shot 2. 2. 3 damage.
3 damage
Yes.
extra on top of that.
To its eye.
Yeah, because I shot it 9.
Yeah, so we'll say 11 damage total from your heat metal and from your 2 fire bolts.
All right.
Nice. Oh, that's quite a bit.
I guess you know what? If it's shaking its head and I slip off, all I'll try to do is stab it with my dagger on the way down.
So now I'm going to be looking up at the flower, and all of a sudden Maeve's going to also be falling. I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, you just make sure she lands in the water.
I'm going to have no influence on that.
Okay.
I myself am in the water
Yes,
as a
that's
large shark,
true. That's very
possibly
true.
hungry.
Oh,
Oh.
what?
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. We're just talking. We're just talking.
I guess
All right.
you.
So the flower is falling through the air. Maeve, I'm going to give you a chance to do something here right before JG Solomon bites into it.
Am I falling or I'm falling off the Hydra?
Are you?
I think I'm falling off the
You
Hydra.
want to fall off of it?
Yeah, I want to try to stab it a little bit and then fall. Yeah.
Okay. All right, roll an attack roll for me.
Maybe stab it in the eye.
Yeah, with the eye dagger.
Good old D20. Ah, it's bad. It's bad. It's a 5.
You roll 5.
Yeah.
All right. So you're just going to try to let go and try to stab it, but it's going to basically hit you off, hit your body too hard, and you're going to tumble off of it, hit the side of its neck, and you're going to plunge into the water below.
Okay.
And I think at that point she's going to be let's do what is your constitution?
12.
She tried to catch the flower. Surely she would fall faster than the flower.
No,
would.
I feel like now I feel like
She's
I've
lost
been
too much
control.
time has passed. Yeah.
I'm disgruntled.
Disoriented.
That's the one.
She's perfectly gruntled.
Oh no, Maeve is gruntled.
She's a good amount of gruntle.
But yeah, I think it hit me, it knocked the wind out of me, and now I'm falling into the pool of water.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, I want you to make a constitution roll to see if you stay conscious here.
Wow, okay. That's just a D20?
What is your constitution?
12.
12. Okay, if you roll a Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna make this simple.
Do you want me to do a test of Constitution?
Do you have a test of Constitution?
Mhm.
Oh yes, do that.
Okay, the odds are not good,
What
but
is
I'll
it?
do it. 2 of 6.
2 out of 6.
Mhm.
Roll it.
You're gonna roll 1.
Yeah, you got it. We're about to
I'm
hit
gonna
this.
roll a 1. It's a 6.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I kind of want this to play out. I'm gonna save my inspiration.
Nice.
So I guess seeing that happen, I have to make a choice if I'm going to catch her or the flower.
Well, she's gonna plummet and plunge into the water unconscious.
Yeah, but I'm
Yes.
saying I'm as a big shark man in the water. Surely I could get there fast enough.
I don't think so.
No?
I think it's all happening simultaneously.
I'm
Alright.
jumping in.
Well, no, but I mean, you're there, right? It doesn't mean that you can't do anything. It just means that it's like you're looking at the flower and then she plummets down right next to you.
Crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she starts falling through the water unconscious.
I'm
after
gonna jump in the
Yeah,
water.
I'm jumping in.
Everybody's jumping in
Yeah.
the water. Wow.
Oh, boys, not all at once.
All right, I'll try to get the flower then, even though I was in there. Or it's fine. I don't need to do it. It's fine.
I think personally, he would be so focused on being cured, he'd probably focus on the
I
flower.
appreciate that, but she charmed him.
Fair enough.
early.
Yeah,
That's
no,
true.
no. You can attempt to do it. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that it's
Well, I'm
happening
saying-
instantaneously. I don't
Yeah.
think you'd be able to just be like, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to catch her. But like, she's going to plunge next to you.
No, my point is the flower would not come down fast. The flower would be like, so I would have the opportunity to pivot.
Yeah, you can.
As already being in the water, I think I would make the decision to go help her rather than.
I think you've made a good point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. So then
So all of us are
then
swimming towards her.
everyone jumps in the water regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want, pivot
Yeah.
away from the flower.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So
I get over there. I'm going down.
So you swim down. Got it. All right. So you swim down into the water and grab onto Maeve. And above you, the Hydra is pulling itself into the cave here. The flower, meanwhile, lands on the surface of the water.
So if he's a shark person, he probably lightning quick got there.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
That was the point I was trying to make.
That's
Was
what
as the
I- yeah,
shark
yeah.
guy in the water, it just
That's
made the
fair.
most sense.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
as I'm jumping in, would I see him like dart to her?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then I'm going to be confident that JG is going to save her.
He eats Maeve.
That would be
Oh my god.
I was like, this got an arm.
I'm going to grab the flower then.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. You got the flower.
Yeah.
All right. And you got Maeve.
That's right.
All right. Let's do initiative.
Okay.
Does your firepower cancel out when you go in the water?
I imagine so.
I'm at a D20. I dropped it.
Yes.
Mike, is one Hydra head considered what size creature? Like a medium size?
Yeah.
Perfect. I have an idea.
Ooh, 20.
No way.
No. It's a large.
I also got a
The
20.
head's a large?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 15.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think I should use a coin for that?
No.
For
I think
initiative?
I think it's kind of part of the story. Like you've got the delicate flower in your hand. That's how I would feel.
All right. So what do we got?
20.
Pleiades 20.
No.
I have a 20.
He got a 20.
And Maeve also has a 20.
Yes, correct. I rolled a 20.
Let's go.
We
What-
rolled 20.
what'd you roll, please?
Wow.
15.
We rolled.
Who has the higher dex?
15. Hydra.
Between the two of us,
Yeah.
I have the higher dex.
Almost certainly.
I have the high
Oh.
dex.
Oh, Steve, I have a title
me
of a
see.
movie I thought about working on, which was a monkey's paw type situation, and I have 18 HP, 16 HP.
Okay.
This is the information that I'm
Yeah.
working off of. Anybody looking at home wondering what I have on my paper? It's nothing.
Right,
A
he's
monkey
not playing
paw
tough.
type situation.
Yeah.
Maeve.
A shark's paw.
Maeve 20. Tusk 20. Pleiades 15. Zel.
2.
Zel 2. Hydra 13. Okay. Maeve is unfortunately still out. Tusk, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Sorry, Tusk.
All right, Tusk, hold on, let me.
JG.
Okay, I'm breaking every bone on that guy I dragged off in the warehouse, his body, while I interrogate him.
Yeah, we cut.
Tell me, crack. Tell me, crack. He told me already. I'm just still cooking.
Just-
Still real jazzed up from that fight.
There's just so much ringing in your ear you can't hear.
Yeah, you have no idea what's going on. I think that I emerge from the water like very elegantly, like I shoot out of the water onto the land, and I kind of just like lay her down gently,
Nice.
And like look up to kind of deflect any debris that would be coming down potentially.
Okay, great. Are you gonna so you grab her, you swim up to the surface?
I don't know what I would do. It seems like it's so high up, and I don't really have any like projectile weapons or anything.
Yeah, and you can swim to the the shore here. The
No, that's what I'm saying. I shoot out of the water like a Free Willy type jump.
Nice.
With Maeve, I land and I kind of lay her down, and I look up to try to deflect any debris that might be falling.
Nice.
All right.
I'll give you a chance here if you want to do anything to help Maeve, but
Oh, yeah. Well, what can I do? What am I capable of doing?
Mouth to mouth.
Eater.
I don't know.
These are both great suggestions, guys. I think that these are all excellent
What's wrong with
suggestions.
Well, you want to kiss a wereshark?
I don't know. Is she's not breathing? Is she breathing?
I think you're going to be checking for that.
Yeah, I check if she's breathing.
Yeah. Make a Constitution roll, Maeve.
She's in the water
Whoa.
for like less.
What
than
is it? A 2 or less?
Yeah, 2 out of 6.
2 out of 6. 3.
No.
Oh no.
Panic. I guess like with one shark finger, I start like trying to do like light CPR.
Okay. All right. Pleiades, you're up.
Oh gosh, where am I right now? 'Cause I'm in the water, but I probably didn't swim that far because I saw the JG. What's his name? Solomon. I saw him go for her, so I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry. Now they're in the surface. She's not breathing. Do I see that?
Yeah.
How close are these heads? to
They're
come together?
reaching down to bite at you.
I'm gonna probably shoot the closest one to us with a light spell,
Nice.
Okay.
and I'll focus on its eye.
Okay, great.
19, dirty 20.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna cast light on its eye. It is blinded. Used on eye. It's basically his darkness spell. It's just the opposite. Just light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
-2 AC, -2.
Yes,
yeah,
sir,
but
yes,
just
sir,
this
yes,
one
sir.
head.
But you have to, well, no, it has a radius,
has a-
and... Where the fuck did it
No,
go?
that's darkness.
I believe they're the exact same spell, just inverted.
No. His light spell is only cast on a specific organ.
Yeah. If used on eye/equivalent and failed saving throw, enemy is blinded, and for duration -2 to hit. AC saving throw can counter darkness, not continuous though.
Yours is -2?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you still have a saving throw on it.
And it's
Oh, he has a saving throw.
yeah, and,
Right.
and it's -2 to that saving throw.
Why?
Yeah, only after
If
Only-
it
it's
hits.
confirmed. Yeah.
And then if it does hit, that lasts 6 turns.
All right, so that save for a 7-headed Hydra is 13.
Come on.
It rolls a 13 exactly.
Lame.
Sorry. So yeah, it I don't know if it learned or what, or if it doesn't seem to care. It kind of brightens up the cave for it.
Maybe it's a situation where like one head can see what the other head see.
Yeah.
So like even
Sure.
though I blinded this one, it still sees what the others
Right.
see.
Yeah. Your light spell doesn't seem to affect it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. What are you gonna do?
All right. The Hydra's up. So the Hydra has several targets to pick from. It has Zel, Pleiades, and on the off chance, JG. We've got 6 rolls here because we have 6 heads.
I'm at 22 health.
JG gets more eaten than anyone's ever been eaten before in the history of cinema.
So first 2 rolls, a 7, a 16.
Oh gosh.
Next 2 rolls, a 19 and a 20.
What?
Last 2 rolls, a 9 and a 15.
Oh, gee.
Okay, this could be bad.
Can I make an argument on our defense after you say your point?
You might be saying what I'm going to say, so go ahead.
No,
you
no,
first. No, you had the floor,
I might
please.
say what you two are about to say.
I mean,
too.
if the Hydra's coming down, is there falling rocks? Could the environment help us in this situation? Could any rock strike the Hydra if it broke the cave on the way in?
or could it get stuck trying to get in?
Now that's an idea. If too many heads try to
Yeah.
enter at once.
On top of that idea, which is brilliant, actually, because the hole's only so big, so I
Yeah.
can't imagine all 7 heads.
Are like fitting through.
Last I remember, I casted darkness on it, and that lasts an hour.
Oh.
Let's go.
So-
Maybe that's why my spell didn't work.
Well, I'm glad it didn't because it
Yeah,
would have
well,
canceled
it
it
would
out.
have canceled it
So
out.
it lasts an hour.
Wait, though, okay, so technically, if it was under darkness, its saving throw probably would have been, or is the saving throw not affected?
No, you're right. The saving throw goes down too because it was under the darkness spell, right?
Yeah, so you would cancel.
The way it probably, I don't know if it would cancel because how far away was this head from the other heads?
No, they're all.
So it says
No.
evokes a magical blackness to consume a 15-foot radius from a selected target point.
Yeah, but that means that if it successfully goes off, you counteract his darkness spell.
But I'm trying to say if it's away from that 15-foot radius,
Yeah, maybe he had targeted a head
wouldn't.
that was.
yeah, it wouldn't cancel out because it's out of its range of his spell,
No.
which is a big stretch.
No. They're all grouped together. All the heads, all
Okay.
striking.
Yeah, but like, what if?
Yeah.
Oops.
So it's going to, right? It's going to fail its saving throw.
So it says, it would fail its saving throw because it's a -4.
Yeah.
So it goes from a 13 to a 9.
Okay.
And then rules written is darkness can counter continuous light and light. And
Really?
if I remember correctly,
What?
light or continuous light does the exact same thing. It will take off darkness.
Is that darkness or continuous darkness you got?
Mine's darkness. But if you want to look it up, I'm pretty sure they canceled. I want to get this right because this could be like,
I could have just messed this up here.
yeah.
Well, you would only mess it up for one head because you can only cast it on the organs of one creature.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take it.
so
I'll take that.
So one of these heads, right? We got one rolled a 7, a 16, a 19, a 20, a 9, and a 15. One of these guys is.
To Vince's point 2, how many heads get in the hole? Can 7 Hydra heads get into?
This hole.
No, that was him. I appreciate that you're giving me. That was his idea. I
I
was
don't know
like,
why I went along
I was
with
like,
that.
what if
I
rocks
forgot.
hit it?
Oh,
That was
right.
that was my brilliant idea.
Right.
What if rocks hit his head?
And me being an idiot, I'm like, yeah, what if what he said
Well,
happens?
Vin really did have a good idea back there.
All right, we're going to roll a d6 here to see which of these guys is affected. Basically, their darkness is negated. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we skipped the 20 by 1. 9
That's okay.
is the one who gets his stuff
Oh wait, no, that's
Because the 20 still gets -4.
reverted. That's right. The 20 does get -4. Nice job. So
a dirty 16.
the 7 becomes a 3. The 16 becomes a 12, right? The 19 becomes a 15. The 20 becomes a 16. The 9 stays the same, and the 15 becomes an 11.
Oh, so that worked out great.
It
For
kind
us.
of did, yeah.
And how many heads are able to?
They're all gonna go like boom, boom, boom.
Okay, got it.
You know.
Yep.
How much time has passed since his darkness came up? I know it has to at least been 4 turns because my heat metal went through.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know,
So he must have like a round or two
like
left.
a minute or
at
two,
most.
you
Well,
know?
it says duration 6 turns, and in parentheses I put an hour. So 6 turns in this game is an hour.
Yeah, you're thinking of rounds. Rounds are like 6 seconds
Yeah,
of
yeah.
time. A turn is 10 minutes. All right, so let's assign the ones that actually hit here.
Yeah.
All right, so the 3 hits nothing.
Nice.
The 12 hits a 2,
Uh-oh.
armor class 2.
Oh, yeah, we're still in grave danger. But it helped a little bit.
The
Yeah.
15 hits an armor class of -1. Woof. 16, by that logic, is a -2. And an 11 is an armor class 3. And the 9 stays the same. 9 hits an armor class of 5, right? Okay,
I'm real good at counting.
so okay. Yeah, 3
I
hits.
zone
something.
out during math.
I know, me too. I'm just like, he'll figure it out. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna try.
Dork.
Where you're like, yeah, roll the
All right,
46. I was like, 6.
There are 3 guys
Something
here
like that.
that are targets. Zel, Pleiades, JG. The 16 that turned into a 12 hits an armor class of 2.
Maeve isn't a target?
Pleiades, armor class 2.
That hits.
Oh yeah.
I'm 8.
What's your hit points?
I'm at 22.
Oh, okay.
I can take a little punishment.
I think the logic is that JG is kind of protecting Maeve from whatever's like coming down right now. So if you
Okay,
want to
cool.
if you want to put it at 4 for us, and I'll absorb both those spots as JG. He's not my main character. I don't care.
But he needs to stay
But we
alive to do
need
the
him
ship.
to stay alive.
7 damage, Pleiades.
Oh, my
Whoa!
goodness.
Okay, a Hydra reaches into the water, right? You're in the water,
15.
right? You're in the water. You're swimming. You jumped in.
Yes.
Yeah. And grabs you by the backpack and lifts you up into the air.
Whoa.
And your backpack is going to snap.
No.
And you're going to be free falling back into the water here.
So he lose all his inventory?
Dude, stone free.
Yeah, stone free plummets into the water.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would rather have that than lost to the Hydra.
Here's the 15. Hits an armor class of -1. JG, a huge Hydra head slams into the rock near you. It definitely hits you for
16.
8 damage.
Oh.
Slams into the rock, cuts your shark arm open as you're trying to help Maeve.
Wait, so what happens to me at the end?
You're
Where-
falling.
I'm falling right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many attacks are left?
The 20 turned into a 16. It's a armor class -2.
That's it.
Wait, there were 6 heads though?
Yeah, it's not all of them.
So it's 5.
Pleiades, sorry, not Pleiades.
Easy.
JG, you again.
Oh no.
Bring it on. I'm not scared.
No,
No.
I'm scared.
Stone freeze
Another-
depleted.
Another one slams into the other side with 5 damage.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh, jeez Louise.
What are you at, JG?
3. Sorry. 3.
Oh God. Oh no.
You have 2 more attacks left, Mike?
Yes. The 9 hits an armor class of 5. JG.
No.
I don't know
No.
what my armor class is, so I think it's 4.
Is it? Let's
If I'm
see.
based on last time
It's
we played,
based on a Wereshark.
I believe it's 4.
I
I
like
hope
the
it's
sound
fair.
of that.
Yeah.
4 sounds right.
I think it's 4 sounds good.
Yeah. We'll
I
take a
like
4.
the sound of that.
A table for 4?
Oh, with sensible chuckle.
God.
It might be 5.
Come on.
This is back-to-back
Come on.
intense episodes.
You're telling me that I have a higher armor class?
Wereshark. Armor class 4.
Yes!
Wow.
Let's go.
That's so cool.
Very nice, very nice, very
Wow.
nice. So it doesn't hit.
All right, and then the last roll.
Please be me. I'd rather take it.
Here we go. They rolled a 15, hits an armor class of, 15 becomes the 11 because of the -4. Armor class 3.
Roll the die.
2, Pleiades.
Thank God. All right.
Woo. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, easy.
No, sorry.
Thank God. Yeah. All right. All right, guys.
All right, Pleiades, you're going to take
Okay.
What are you at?
15.
6 damage.
You know, it'd be cool if
About
one of them
9.
like hit the water and it launched him out of the water. Like he fell back in the water, and then one of the heads like careened into the water and it like shot him out of the pool, like in a wave into a wall.
I'm not going to have a whole like Shadow Dark Geyser situation happen.
That means nothing to me.
Do you remember that, Mike?
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Shadow Dark, and I had these pools, these geysers, and people, anybody that was in a geyser, like there were like 10 of them, and I would roll a d10 to see which geyser erupted. And if you were in the geyser when it erupted, you would be shot out and land in another geyser randomly. And then I'd roll it every round. And so he got shot out of one geyser, landed in one, and then I rolled that one also randomly, so he got shot back across. He was like whack-a-mole, but
Yeah, I hope
Um,
Pleiades is just like dunked repeatedly backing out of the water.
yeah. All right. So yeah, all of these hydras are all in this down here in this hole. Steve, you okay?
Yes, it's super intense.
Oh, okay.
I'm like in it. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy, this
Oh,
is
okay.
Yeah,
not.
this is happening.
You look like you were about to cry.
No. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When JG went into the water, did he see like an exit in the water or anything?
Yeah, I think he did.
That might be our best bet.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
Well, he was down in the water. Wereshark, I'm assuming he can see pretty well in the water. If he saw like an escape route or some way we could leave
In the water.
in the water. Which
That might be dicey.
It might be dicey, but it might be our only way out.
Well, he said there was multiple ways out,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah, there's a cave.
I say we try to get out. We're not winning this fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Zel, you're up.
Okay. So I have the flower in my hand. I see JG take Maeve to shore, and I'm seeing them get battered by all these heads. I have a quick question. So on the outside where everyone's watching, it's a big sphere. can that sphere be moved at all? And if it were to be moved, would it shake
The world.
where we're
Whoa.
in?
Whoa. Good question.
That's a great
It
question.
definitely could.
Would Tume see us? I would imagine she's watching intently.
She's hanging on a sort of like, I think she's on a barmaid's shoulder, looking over, like maybe even like on her head, but she doesn't even know she's there.
Is she corporeal?
She can be,
Okay.
but she's also like good at like being sort of weightless as well. Like you'd never know she was there.
Me too.
And she's sitting on this like barmaid's head, looking over, peering over the crowd into. Nobody can see her because everyone's staring into the globe, and she's looking into it.
And she could see us.
Yeah, and the Hydra, like the little miniature, think of like a tilt shift, camera photo of like a little miniature Hydra, like, and you guys are running around inside the little hole there.
I feel like if she can affect us, that would have to be an intelligence roll. If she's intelligent enough to know that we're in danger.
I mean, she stayed behind to be our
Watch,
eyes in
yeah.
the sky. And specifically, she's always watching me. So if she sees me, which Mike said she did, and she sees us in danger where there's this big Hydra, all these Hydra heads in this hole, I feel instinctually she doesn't know what's happening. And that makes her nervous.
Okay.
And she's going to rocket off the head of this, or the shoulder, the head of this woman.
Yeah.
And she's going to bang the sphere.
This might, and I'm pro this
Wait a
idea.
minute.
This might kill us also, though.
I was
It's going
gonna
to
say,
shake
'cause
up
if
the
it's-
whole world that we're in.
Yeah.
I think this is already happening.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's not.
Oh, okay. All right.
She launches off the head of this barmaid and with all four paws slams into the orb.
Do the noise.
Very good.
And the suddenly the orb like falls off its pedestal and everyone's like, "Ah, ah," and they're like, catch it, and they can't quite get their arms around it because it's too big, and it rolls off and smashes onto the casino floor.
Whoa.
I knew it was gonna smash.
And there's this huge like lightning bolt like and puff of smoke. And suddenly you guys all poof into your huge selves, into your normal selves, but also
Is the Hydra there? No. Oh my God. We gotta get out of here.
a giant hydra bursts out the top of the capsized casino's boat like facade. Splinters of wood and people are screaming and dust and smoke everywhere. People get crushed by the Hydra. And suddenly you look up and you see the giant Hydra and Fezbin Coincloak, mouth agape, like, and you're all your normal selves.
Sorry, was that, I'm assuming that was I can't take an action. That was my turn, correct? I just want to be,
Yeah.
okay.
Absolutely, yeah. Good call.
Now it's my turn.
Okay. Maeve, you are in. I guess you just explode right. You exploded.
You exploded.
Oh my God.
You're on the side. You're sitting here. You're covered in water. Your hair is wet. And
Am I awake again?
roll a Constitution roll for me.
Okay.
Come
It's
on,
a
Maeve.
Test of Constitution?
Test of Constitution.
Okay.
It's a D6. You got to get a 2 or less.
It's a 3 again.
So she's starting to like cough up water.
Can I, as JG, went Solomon? I'm not doing that on purpose. It's not that funny of a joke. I don't mean to keep doing that.
I keep saying the name wrong.
I want to
too.
pick Maeve up and shake her to be like, rah!
Yeah, do it.
I do that. I
Okay.
do that thing I just said I did.
Roll the Constitution roll again, but this time at a +1, so 3 or less.
It's a 4.
Wow, this is
come on.
crazy.
Can I make the Constitution roll?
No. All right, that was your roll. Pleiades, giant Hydra, people running and screaming.
I would probably just yell everyone to, like, us to run. But what I want to do while everyone's distracted, I want to know if there's anything worth stealing before we go.
That's a great question. You see Fezbin Coincloak run over to this like office door over here, and he's he's fumbling with his keys and he can't quite get them in the slot, and he's looking up at the Hydra like, and he's trying
that
to
door's gonna stop him, buddy.
he's trying to unlock it.
Okay, you guys should run, but the moment he opens that door, I'm gonna hit him with my hammer and knock him out and
All
get
right.
inside that office.
So you run over, and he's like, and he opens it, and he's like,
I'm gonna hit him. All right,
so I'm gonna just let you do it.
done. Bonk him
Boom.
in the head.
And he goes down, and you're in his office now. Okay,
What am I looking at?
right now it's
That's it. All right,
darkness.
okay.
Yeah, the Hydra's up.
I mean, how
Surely
many?
there's many more
Yeah,
targets
there's
now.
many targets for it
Yeah,
to hit.
and we're just gonna see if it notices any of you, right? So if it rolls a 12 or more, it is targeting one of you guys.
I feel like it should be like a D100.
Does this get... No, this don't get -4, right?
These are pure luck to see who it targets.
Okay.
It's got 6 attacks here.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's DM Mike, and I'm just chiming in to remind you that we are sponsored by Beacon Fine Arts Printing. That's right, our buddy Rob, he's the owner and operator of Beacon Fine Arts Printing, and he takes care of all of our studio prints and frames. And he can do that for you too. He offers museum-quality digital archival printing, scanning, retouching, custom mounting, and framing for artists, photographers, galleries, and art enthusiasts alike. So head over to beaconfineartprinting.com and see what Rob can do for you. A 5, a 20, and a 7. So
Okay, so one of them doesn't try to go for us.
It's not a crit, right? It's not a
crit.
Okay.
It's just more than 12. So we have 1 attack for sure. There's 3 more rolls I gotta make.
So it's supposed to be 5. There's only 5 rolls.
Why? You killed a head?
No, because one's blind, or one's darkness.
No. No, they're all in dark.
Didn't we skip one when they were in the?
No.
No, that one just got -2 instead of -4.
Yeah. A 16,
Okay.
an 8, and a 7. So 2 attacks are going to you guys.
All right.
Okay. We're going to include Maeve in this one.
Come on, Mike.
She has a lot of health, all right?
D4 here.
Could wake me up.
That's true.
Wake me up inside.
How much hit points do you have?
25 out of 28
Yeah,
right now.
All right, here come the 2 attack rolls. You ready?
Yeah.
A 5 and a 13.
Oh. That's pretty chill, actually. That's
And
not...
then those -4, the 5 is a 1, the 13 becomes
An
an 8. Thank you.
Oh, God.
I think everybody but him is safe.
Yeah,
An 8
I am an 8.
hits an armor class of 6.
And then the other one hits an armor class of 1. Would you roll? I'm sorry, you rolled a 5.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hit an armor class of 1. It's a 1 out of 20. Was like the... So
Maeve, you have been selected. What is your armor class?
My armor class is 4.
Ooh. Well, this hits an armor class of... Oh,
Yeah, she's safe. She's fine.
no, but you're prone.
No, I'm swinging her in the... I'm holding her.
Oh, that's right. Like a treat almost. And
Yeah.
it goes...
Oh, no.
to
And
bite. Bring it right out of its way. Otherwise, it's attacking...
I don't even notice it's coming at us, by the way. I'm just trying to shake you awake.
Wow.
And it's just like happenstance that it misses.
Phew.
And it's gobbling up all these other people that are running around. All the other heads are like... People are like... Getting ripped to shreds. Blood's going everywhere. Body parts are landing on the...
Wake up.
Meanwhile, the capsized casino is slowly sinking
No.
into the
Would
water.
Would you say it's capsizing?
No, it's already capsized.
We sunk the Titanic.
It's sinking.
again.
Okay. Titanic 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Titanic 2, the Bone Temple.
Oh, no.
So, you guys are now...
Was there a second attack?
Yeah, it rolled a 5.
Oh, it hits nobody.
Yeah, the 5 is going to hit an armor class of 9. That's not
Okay,
hitting
got it.
anybody.
Who it would have been, though?
Who would it have been?
Yeah. Cinematically, who would it have
Zel. Zel,
Wow.
tell us how you evade this attack.
Zel actually just jumps up and pole vaults off the top of its head. Like it swoops down
Nice.
and he just
Very
jumps on it.
nice.
And just
And then you land Marvel style.
I'm jumping towards Maeve.
Yeah, and Tume lands on your shoulder, and she goes,
Also Marvel style?
Yeah.
She
Pounds into his shoulder.
And I nudge her with the side of my face. Thank you, Tume.
And all right, so we are back to. No, it's Zel. It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm right near JG and Maeve.
Mhm.
I am going to. So you're in there.
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm thinking we can maybe use JG to, like, we'll grab onto him and he'll swim us out of there.
Okay.
Question, where's the flower?
With me.
Okay.
I have it. So I'm assuming I have an action and then a movement. So I'm going to cast mirror image.
Okay.
And then I'm going to like simultaneously look at JG and look at Maeve, and Zel's face sinks. Because she's been out, like, and it's making him very uncomfortable. And he looks at JG and goes, "We have to go. We have to go. We have to get out of here. She has to be alive. We have to go. Do you understand me?"
run.
And then I'm going to roll mirror image.
Nice. What'd you roll?
6 plus 4, that is a 10.
Not gonna do it.
Not do that. So anyway, so now I
You're
run.
too nervous. You're shaking. Your blood's run cold. Seeing Maeve. Is she dead? What's going on? You can't cast this magic. You just can't do it.
Yep.
It's almost like when you get the wind knocked out of you. It's the similar feeling with like, the magic isn't surfacing.
Yeah.
You can't do the breath of magic to do what you need to do. It's an emptiness.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. And you're just gonna run.
Yeah.
Excellent. You take off running. JG.
Well, she should con roll first, right? Because she technically has better dex than me.
Oh, true. Yeah, she's
rolled
first in the
higher
initiative ladder. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Another test?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
D6.
Three or less.
Yeah. It's a 5.
I
Oh my
can't believe
God.
this is nuts.
She needs your help.
Yeah.
I am but a humble man shark. What am I to do? Oh.
What does that say?
Now we're 2 down.
Oh no, all of our cameras are dying from the heat. We had the heat on in the studio for too long and now they're all going down. So let's wrap it up, guys.
Yeah.
We're about to have no footage.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I guess my last ditch effort with Maeve would be as I start running, I literally like flip her upside down by her ankles, and I'm like, ah!
As you're running.
Yeah.
And then
All the coins fall
and
out.
then what? Dive into the water or
Well, I want to see if she comes to first.
yeah, I mean we're gonna have to wait till next round if we do.
Oh, you let her roll twice. You let her roll on my turn last time. Also.
Oh
you
yeah, I
shook her.
figured because you had a new idea. But
Oh, you don't think flipping her upside down is
It's the same idea,
Is that
yeah.
creative enough for
Yeah.
you?
Pleiades, you're up.
I'm in the office.
Yeah, and water is pouring in. It's,
Anything of note I see worth grabbing.
All right, wait, hold on. Sorry. In that case, I'm gonna. Sorry, if that's not gonna trigger anything, I'm gonna just also scoop him under my other arm while I'm running towards the
Who's
water.
Zel?
Yeah.
Great.
So I have her, and then I have him also.
And Tume, what?
Trucking towards the water.
And Tume is
On your
like,
shoulder.
on his head.
Great. Do.
She's actually going to be on his fin when he goes in the water.
And I look up, my eyes, not my head. My eyes go up, and I go, food. No.
And Pleiades, water is pouring into the office, and you see J.G. Solomon has this like big chest in his office here.
You mean
I'm sorry.
Fezbin
yes,
Coin
Fezbin
Cloak.
Coin Cloak has this chest in his office.
How big is his chest?
Huge.
Love a big chest.
I can't lift. Could I lift it by myself?
No.
I'll bust it open.
Okay, as you do, tring, you see all these gold coins, glittering gold coins and rubies.
And I mean, Pleiades does not see any value in this. I'm like, shiny stuff. I can't attack with these.
Oh, you were looking for a weapon?
I was looking for a potion or something.
Oh yeah. I mean, sure.
What use have I?
So
with
as
gold?
the ship is like as the ship is Titanicing, you know, it's like is turning on its side here. Like a what's it called? Like
a mast?
A wave.
like what would you store things in? Like a
cabinet.
A cabinet, sure. Sorry.
Wow.
A cabinet door swings open and all these potions start slamming onto the ground. There's most of them breaking. And all this like blue and red liquid is going everywhere into the water. But you might be able to catch one.
I'll try it. I'll do my best.
All right, give me a dexterity test. D6, what is it?
2 out of 6.
Two out
Hit
of
a
6.
1, hit a 1, and we'll make him give you 2.
Yeah.
We'll make him.
5.
No.
All right, so you go to grab one, it lands in your hand, you're like, and you're like kind of juggling it, and then it smashes on the ground, and then you like turn around,
I'm out.
and right there is a giant Hydra head in the doorway.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, we got an attack roll here.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
9 hits an armor class of 5.
He hits me.
He does. For
Hey.
D10.
-4.
Oh.
So what would that be now?
A 5.
So that goes up
5
to a
armor class 9.
I'm 8.
Wow.
It doesn't hit me.
Let's go.
So it opens its big mouth and it busts through the door here and tries to bite you.
I think I just hit its eye immediately.
You just hit its eye?
Yeah, because
How do you dodge it? That's what I want to
That's
know.
what I'm saying. I think because I still have my hammer out because I just knocked out Coin Cloak. So I just hear the door bust open. I'm like, oh God. And just swing and hit him in the eye.
Nice. Yeah, so you dodge out of the way. It slams into the edge, the wall of this boat here, bursts open the wood here, and you feel the cold air of night coming in and more water pouring in from this
I'm
hole.
out. I didn't get anything.
And you swim out.
Well, luckily, before I fully swim out, there's just stone freak just floating in the water. I'm like, you don't need that guy.
You grab him.
Yeah.
Awesome. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Whoa, tense, man.
Yo.
How cinematic the Hydra exploding out of
That was the coolest thing ever.
That was clutch.
Nice
That was clutch
job.
knocking the thing off.
Very
I
nice,
didn't think
Maeve.
it was gonna break. I thought it was gonna like flip our world.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought too.
interesting.
That's why I was like, oh, the Hydra's gonna fall on top of us.
Oh, wow.
Was my fear.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll see you next week. Or
We'll see you when
We'll
we
see you.
see
Yeah,
ya.
we'll
see ya. All right.
Yay.
See you guys.
But you might not see us.
yeah. Well, you see most of us. 90% of us.
Hey guys, it's DM Mike, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for checking out today's episode. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review and comment. And if you're watching on YouTube, drop us a like, a comment, and subscribe. It does so much to help other people find the podcast, and it means so much to us. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time in the attic.